What the folk talking about? Sick ass boy. Let me go ahead and get these buckets, man.
We'll see the Miami Heat defending home conference. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington. That loss pulls them even in this season series at 1-1. This game will be hard fought on both sides, no doubt.
And hard to say whether it was
close my door.
game plan defensively
Please.
that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
It's not a foul.
The floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Dudley in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. Some solid defense from Bosch. Dang against Dudley. Dragic with a wide open look. Offline with his three. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Magic.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
I like the way they handled themselves in that overtime period, Greg. They had a whole lot left in their game in that extra period.
Beal can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Outside Wall to the paint. That's good from Beal on the assist by Wall. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Back to Bosch. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Nene. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits the second from the line. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dudley, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Freak. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And certainly Freak has established himself as one of the up-and-coming stars. He'll be going up against others in the Rising Stars game.
Yeah, exciting to see all the young talent on the same floor during All-Star Weekend, and Freak and others making sure the NBA keeps that pipeline of stars full.
The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And stolen by Freak. Gortat with the block. And they're able to recover. Right side, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Wall. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Beal on the wing. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Dragic the pass to Freak. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the foul called on Freak.
We everywhere, though. So coming back in the game, bro.
The Heat leading by 10. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is out there with Freak, and it's Wade in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami. The Wizard shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He finished with 30 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting. That was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. out. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They shoot again. Quartot with the block. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Freak number 1.
Does on the perimeter.
And so here is Miami. Bosch kicks to Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 8th in assists. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
Check out the stats for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good from Freak. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. All with it. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Dudley dishes to Nene. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Nene's got 4 this quarter.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
From deep, Neal, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Neal's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bosch passes to Freak. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Nene with the screen on Dragic. There's Neal with the 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Miami leading by 9. Dragic kicks to Freak. Bosch high post. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let me hear ya. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Dwayne Wade. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The Heat with the lead. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. To the paint. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Freak.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Wall. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
He tried to throw the spin move into his act that time. It worked about as well as you'd expect, Kev. That's not his game.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bosch. There's Freak. Whiteside dishes to Freak. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Ball going up court. That's tipped, and they get it back. Now Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Freak. It's deflected. And here's Wall. Nene outside. Outside, Wall. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Freak. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Orlando.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Whiteside, and he converts the layup. Whiteside's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here's Freak. 13 points in the game. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Neal's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean,
the Heat leading by 12. Freak passes to McRoberts. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Beal kicks to Oubre. 1:49 left to play in the first half. And the call will be against Nick Collison. And that'll be his third foul so far. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Freak dishes to Stoudemire. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Beal the pass to Collison. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Gortat's checked in for Henry Sims. Freak gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Johnson kicks to Collison. Pass to Oubre. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Gortat. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. Stoudemire dishes to Green. It's stolen by Johnson. 1 second left. No good. And we've reached half.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have...
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. What stood out for me the most is the way you battled and keep getting to the free throw line. Let's continue to take it straight into the teeth of their defense. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. And it's Dudley in at the 3, the small forward. The Heat leading by 12. The kick out to Dang. Right side, the pass to Freak. And the jam by Whiteside.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Freak kicks to Bosch. Banked in off the glass. Bosch has got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Nene, the screen, to the paint, off the pick. And he lays it up and in. Nene's got 4 points in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Dragic dishes to Freak. Outside Bosch. Dragic the pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Whiteside kicks to Freak. Miami needs to get a shot off. No good from Dragic.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dudley dishes to Gortat. Again, the Wizards score.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today. And let's take a look at some numbers for Goran Dragic. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
He hits both from the stripe.
Looking at the game Beal has been having, 9 points and a steal.
Now here's Dragic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Freak passes to Dragic. Wall with the steal. And Beal kicks to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall dishes to Beal. And the layup is good. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Freak passes to Bosch. Freak kicks to Bosch. Freak dishes to Bosch. Freak with it. He's got 20. Back to Bosch. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Wade, he's checked in for Whiteside. Sims dishes to Nene. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Here's Freak. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Dragic kicks to Freak. Wade passes to Freak. Back to Wade. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks to Dudley. The dish to Sims. Lets it go from 14. That one wide left.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. To the inside. Here's Bosch. Rebound, Washington. Nene's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Neal. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Neal's got 9 points.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around him.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Neal, and there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
On defense, Miami. Here's Neal. Sweet little floater. Neal's got 11 points.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
8 on the wing. 21 points in the game. Bosch in the post. He's against Collison. And that one's good by Bosch.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, Freak. He's got 24. Wade, right side. And here's Freak. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. No good. Great D that time from Collison. Wizards trail by 14. And Wall kicks to Collison. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Freak dishes to Bosch. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And he gets it to go. Wade's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Neal's shot is off. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. There's Freak. Goes back up. Rejected by Wall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Wade passes to Freak. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Dishes it to Wade. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Here's Freak. That one bounces around and comes back out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Out to the right wing. And here we go. Washington fast break. Neal's got the ball.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Here's Stoudemire. It's Freak, top of the key. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. 27 points for Freak.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
From 10 feet out, rebounded by the Wizards. Sims has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Oubre. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Oubre has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Got it off in time, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's... Movements away now as we welcome you back. Wizards trail by 10. Freak in a 2-guard. Whiteside is out there with Dang. Then it's Winslow, and it's Dragic in the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Passes to Dudley. Beyond the arc. That's good.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Taken away by Nene. And here we go. Washington.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Winslow kicks to Freak. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Washington trailing. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. There's Dragic with the 3, and he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 5.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Got that one up quick. 19 points for Wall.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Here's Freak. Washington with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Winslow. Wall against Dragic. He dishes it to Freak. Feeds it to Winslow.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Nene, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Miami leading by 4. Winslow dishes to Freak. Gortat against Dragic. Pass to Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
There's a screen by Gortat. Dudley with a screen for Beal. Up top, Dudley from about 19 feet. And right on target with the switch.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And that one's good. Freak. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Freak. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Miami. Now here's Beal. Poked away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Miami making a change here. Bosch is checked in. Here's Beal. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Freak passes to Whiteside. Freak sets a screen for Dragic. He kicks it to Freak off the pick, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Offensive rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Freak kicks to Dang. Here's Bosch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Nene.
Bosch has been having his way out there. He's got 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Wizards trail by 5. All with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Outside, Wall. The feed to Gortat. Outside for Beal. And stolen by Freak. Dragic dishes to Freak. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Wizards have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Wall passes to Gortat. Nice D from Dang.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Three-pointer. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Wall kicks to Beal. The pass to Dudley. The dish to Gortat. And stolen by Freak. Bosch passes to Dang. He feeds it to Dragic. And a wide open look for Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 34. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. Looking to end the run. And good. He nails it. Beal's got 13 points in the second half.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Bosch, no one around him. And again, Miami with the triple.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Wall against Dragic. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from John Wall.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
Washington's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. There's a screen by Gortat. And Dudley kicks to Beal. dishes it to Nene. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. The Heat leading by 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. Kicks it to Dragic. Inside. Here's Bosch. And he dunks it down.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks again, Doris. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Dudley. Dragic kicks to Freak. Rebound, Washington. Wall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wall with another miss. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And that's how a coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
.149 left to play in the final quarter. Gortat. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Freak. No good on the 3.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And Wall kicks to Gortat.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Freak kicks to Dragic. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. Gortat with the block. And they'll keep possession, but they'll recover it. Bang for 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And the Heat lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds.
I wish there was a buffet as a matter of fact right here. Steve does too. And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a record of 2-1 for the year, with one final game left to go against the Wizards.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 5th foul. And here's Miami, and Miami can just let the clock run down here. Here's Freak. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good on the 3-point shot. Here's Green. Here's Freak. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.
Hey, boy, way to play. Hey.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
The 2K Sports postgame show. Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
he lost consciousness because of a heart-related issue or if it was another stroke. We don't know if his spine has been injured, if his brain is swelling, and he likely has a concussion at least. Chuck is once again refusing these tests because they involve being bombarded by electricity. His words. Nothing has changed since the last time he was in here. Look, I don't know how to explain this.
I'm not committing. About temporary emergency guardianship. I mean, he fits the parameters. You're telling me he's in need of medical care so urgent that we can't wait around on court procedure?
No, certainly.
Yeah, and Chuck is not able to understand the consequences. I mean, he can understand them, but
Absolutely. The judge will see it that way too.
and then I take him home, and it's over.
Pending results and proper treatment, yes. I know a judge we can call right now.
As long as he's willing to tell me.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, Diamond. Come on. Move. Move.
Ernesto, come in here, please. Take it easy. Ernesto. I got him. How are you feeling, Mr. McGill? Ernesto, how long was I unconscious in that fridge, huh? I'm not sure. 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. I'd say maybe about a minute. You were kind of in and out. And how long was I lying on the floor before the ambulance arrived? About 10 minutes, I think, but I didn't look at the clock. And yes, you were there. Chuck, there's only one way you could have gotten there so quickly. You never left. You guys are all wound up. Can you just take a few deep? You bribed him. That kid behind the counter. What? Between the time Ernesto left and I arrived, you paid that half-wit to swear he'd never laid eyes on you. And then you stuck around to watch. Why? Just wanted to see me suffer? Just want to have a laugh at my expense? Called him. I called Jimmy earlier before I picked you up. He showed up when he did because I called him. I was worried about you and I called him. I'm sorry. Yeah. Both of you. Chuck, there's something that I have to do. I'm really sorry. Really, truly sorry, but I gotta do it. It's for you. You're trying to have me committed. No, it's temporary emergency.
Lay down.
Tonight or tomorrow. You finally got me where you want me. Are you beat? Why don't you go home and get some sleep? I'm fine to hang out, you know. Whatever you need. Okay, here. Aaron, how come you said that about calling me? I don't know, man. Look, I didn't want to say anything, but your brother, the way he's been talking about you lately, it's like...
Sit your butt down. Sit down.
Really to get you, Jimmy. I don't know. You're my friend. I'll call you tomorrow. I miss the little one.
yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
Miami for setting as you look at the lovely sunset view of downtown Miami. The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, the big news, Joakim Noah out with the injury.
Well, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of their previous game, but now they sound sure about it. Hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Yeah, and we should. I mean, barring anything unforeseen, you'd expect him to be back in a matter of a few weeks.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic, and it's Turner in at the 3. Butler kicks to Rose. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Rockets the pass to Freak. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Utah.
It's really a bit of a heartbreaker, Kevin, when you lose games in comeback fashion. No lead is safe. That's the message they need to take with them from this one.
And you know what? That game's going to hurt as it should, but you can also use that as a learning experience, and then it doesn't necessarily hurt you if you can learn from it and improve next time out.
Here's Rose following the basket by Freak. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Rose.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low, here's Gasol. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him.